Using rectangular 3D coordinates. Welcome to the world of 3D design and modeling in AutoCAD. 3D design in AutoCAD is a very powerful tool that we can use to design all kinds of objects. We can visualize them, we can perform analysis, we can use them for manufacturing, for marketing. There's a great deal of what we can do. We can build parametric models for using in the building information modeling or BIM in the architectural world. We can use it as a platform for gaming to build our gaming models. So you have to keep in mind that the world is 3D. There is no 2D anything in the universe. So we have to start visualizing and learning how to use 3D coordinates in AutoCAD, because you're probably familiar with using 2D coordinates. So when we're in 2D coordinates, we only see two dimensions. These two dimensions are on the X and Y axes. So as a result, we are using the XY plane. When we're in 3D, we add another axis in. It's the Z axis. And we use the Cartesian coordinate system then. As a result, these two planes that we design on will be the XZ and the YZ plane. Let's take a look at that. We end up with three planes that we use in 3D space. Each one of them is like a sheet of paper, and we will design all three of these planes. So, how do we start thinking about that? Okay, well, when we enter in a 3D coordinate, we enter in all 3D coordinate values, the X, the Y, and the Z. Okay, so the X goes left and right, the Y goes up and down, and the Z goes in and out of the computer screen. When we were in 2D drawings, we only had to enter the two coordinates because it was assumed that 0 was the Z value. So we didn't have to put it in. So what happened was, when we drew this particular object in 2D, we only had to put in the XY values. So we drew a line from 0, 0 to 4, 0. If we drew this as a polyline, then we'd go up to 4, 2, then over to 2, 2, then 2, 4, and over to 0, 4, and then we'd come back and hit close. And this would draw a polyline of this shape. We didn't have to put in the 3D values. So when we have it in 3D, though, it's the same values as what we had before. So it's 4, 0, but now it's 0. And we go all the way around, but we have a thickness to it. So if this is 1.5 inches thick, now it's 4, 0, 1.5, right? And over here at 0, 0, 0, it's now 0, 0, 1.5. So we can go take a look at this, and here we have in AutoCAD, we actually have this object here, and it's actually got a thickness to it. So each one of these values on top have 1.5 to it, is where down below they were the same as the 2D coordinates, the X and Y, with a 0 at the end. So we have to start visualizing things with the third coordinate, or the third coordinate listed as a Z value. And so everything's going to be in rectangular format. It's just that we have to start seeing that vision of it has a thickness and it does not have a 2D flat shape to it. So in a nutshell, in 3D dimensioning, we will have three planes that we'll work with. When we enter in coordinates, we'll enter them in as an X, Y, Z. And the Z is our thickness. Positive Z will be, going up here, and negative will go down. So everything has a 3 dimension in real life. Nothing is 2-dimensional anywhere in the universe.